onto you, Capricorns. You have the Ten of Wands, Seven of Swords, and then you Capricorns have the Five of Cups. I'm gonna take a break tomorrow, though. I'm tired, muscles hurting. Anyway, for you Capricorns, right? The Ten of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Five of Cups right here for you Capricorns. Speaks to how it is that a lot of you Capricorns are not intimidated at all by some of the things that you have encountered as of recently, right? As of late, where you try to get to know some people and the person is trying to act like they're better than you. They act like you're easily replaceable, because you Capricorns know that that's not really true. So the Ten of Wands speaks to how comfortable you actually are in other people thinking that you're easily replaceable. And then you realize that ultimately it's really only their loss at the end of the day, because all it is that they're ultimately going to do is make it easier for you Capricorns to understand who they actually are and stay away from them. Understand why it is that you probably didn't, or you didn't get with them in the first place. Because part of what keeps us caught up is the confusion, right? When we can't necessarily figure it out, sometimes we can misperceive, right? Things as, oh, well, you still in love with the person. And then you'll have people who will give you terrible advice, whether they know it or not. They'll give you terrible advice. The reality of the situation is you haven't gotten closure from it. And see, the thing about it is that the Two of Wands and the Two of Swords right here represent, but now you Capricorns do have closure. You're creating your own closure, like I've been talking about. Part of why it is that people think that they're in love is the lack of closure that they have. They won't get the ability to understand why things have ended. So what they'll do is that they will replay it in their head a million times, trying to figure out, well, why is it that such and such ended, right? When they don't understand that it's not about them loving the person or being caught up with them per se. What it really is that it is them actually playing mind games with you, right? And you just don't get the closure. And that's what has you, stumbling down the rabbit hole, so to speak, of trying to figure out if things were so well or where things messed up. And the Two of Wands and the Two of Swords speaks to how you Capricorns are prepared for that, because you understand that things don't necessarily always have to work out perfectly or work out the way that you Capricorns may have essentially intended it to work out. So it's better off for you just to be, just to kind of see this person as not even as an associate, just for you to say, all right, thank you, and just say goodbye. Because at the end of the day, these people are not going to really be there for you at the end of the day. If you and them were ever to get yourselves into a long-term relationship, the first sign of trouble, this person would betray you, unfortunately. The first sign of trouble, this person would betray you, because you let a wolf into your sheep's den. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that you Capricorns are weak. What I'm saying is that you let someone that didn't necessarily have very good intentions for you get super close to you in the first place, and you endorsed it, right? So the Nine of Swords and the Judgment right here is that a lot of you, you want to figure out how to essentially not run into these types of people, right? It's not necessarily for you Capricorns about how not to get rejected. It's much more about how you Capricorns can avoid weirdos like this. And to be honest with you, one of the best things that you can do is, like it is I said before, don't call this person every day. Like, if y'all are not living together, don't call them every day. Don't contact them every day. Don't. Why? Because also The reason why I'm gonna answer it. The reason why I say that is because, and this does connect with this. When you're not contacting them, it gives you enough room to actually think about or reflect upon where the direction of the relationship goes. So in other words, an example of this to you Capricorns is like, if you're dating somebody and the person says something messed up to you, right? Or they do something messed up, right? They may go be with somebody else and then they tell you about it. And like you thought that you and them were getting into something special or whatever the case may be. And they do something really messed up. If you don't contact them every single day, you have the room to really reflect. Let this idea of staying with them and leaving them bounce right in your mind, bounce between the two lobes of your brain, left and right lobe and stuff like this, to figure it out. What is it that you want to do? You know, you get time to sleep on it, think about it, really reflect as to what it is that you want to do. Because I'm going to say this, another thing too, Capricorn, a lot of times people get caught up with the busyness of it all. And what I mean when I say the busyness of relationships, I'm talking about how they never give themselves a break. They never give themselves any kind of breathing room. From the minute that they got somebody, it's all on go. It's all on, okay, we cool. Okay, cool. I got to see you every day. It's like, nah, not really. And then they wonder why it is that their wanting of the person goes down, why it is that essentially it takes a nosedive. And part of the reason why it takes a nosedive is because the repetitious seeing the person every day. What you want to do is you don't want to talk to them and see them every single day, especially if you're not living together. Then the thing is that the Page of Cups and the Nine of Wands right here is about how you're asking yourself, like, okay, is there something wrong with your vision? Is there something wrong with you? You're reflecting on where it is that you Capricorns can actually improve upon. And one of the things that you Capricorns can improve upon is finding a steady pace of the relationship. And what I mean when I say a steady pace, I'm talking about, you don't want to talk to this person every day, but you want to see this person enough to where this relationship has legs and it's going somewhere. You want to find that mix of the two. You don't want to see them every day, right? The wanting to be with one another is going to naturally go down. And you're going to think you're not compatible with this person because how come you don't feel amazing and butterflies and you feel euphoric when you see this person the same way that you used to? Well, that's because you didn't see this person before, prior to you first meeting them. So the initial shock was there, right? Due to the fact that you had never seen this person before. And number two, for the same reason that I said before, right? So it's not, so yes, there is something wrong with your vision, with your perception, in the sense that you Capricorns have to allow people to you just have to give yourself a break, you know. Just, I understand that you Capricorns, right? You have the world, which is Capricorn. I understand that you Capricorns are out here and you're looking for the one for you, but you Capricorns just have to understand that there's a lot of people who don't know how to be in love. They may throw around the word maybe, but the actual science of it, they've never studied it and they don't know what they're doing. So just understand that. You know what I mean? Understand that. Let's clarify the World card. The World, guard yourself, and not even be guarded. Just, you don't have to be guarded. Just accept, just see things from a whole new perspective that a lot of people do not know how to be in a relationship. Okay? And that if you Capricorns want to learn how to be in a relationship, you're on the right channel to learn how to do so. And one of the things that you have to learn is, if you are not living with this person, meaning that the two of you are occupying a residence, right? Apartment, house, duplex, whatever it is, cardboard box, whatever it is. You do not have to contact this person every single day. So let's clarify the world. The moon, the earth, and the moon. The emperor, the fool, the page of pentacles, and the hermit. Very interesting. So the hermit represents, like I said before, ghosting and not being around, like I talked about. I can't make this up. The emperor and the fool represents, and also taking your time, taking enough time to where you decide if you want to see this person again, and also taking enough time to also decide, even if you don't want to see this person again, well, then you just don't have to call them again or reach back out to them anymore. The Page of Pentacles and the Hermit right here represents, because you Capricorns, I don't want you to waste your time. A lot of you Capricorns may feel like you are wasting your time, and the truth is you're really not wasting your time. What you're doing is you don't have certain aspects of a good way to do it. But now I'm giving you an understanding of a way, or of a good way to do it. And I know that works because I've done it myself. I do not reach out to people who I may be talking to every single day. If I'm not living together with them, I'm not reaching out to them every day. And the reason why is because there's no need to. There's no need to. I need to pay attention to see if I'm missing anything. And I'm not talking about missing out, right? I'm talking about if I'm missing anything from the perspective of like needing to see, if needing to just reflect on the couple of days that I may have hung out with you or something like that, to see if you're even a good person for me to say, I like this. Because the excitement will keep you caught up in missing those things, because you're having so much fun and exciting and stuff like this. So that's pretty much it for now. You Capricorns, comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel to over 100K. We're at 16,250. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.